In my last video that you can find here, I showed you how small finger movements and a more natural wrist position can help you to play faster lines on the saxophone. Another very important aspect in developing a great finger technique is to stay relaxed. The more relaxed you manage to be, the freer your muscles can do their work and the easier it is for you to execute technically difficult passages. So in this video I'm going to show you 3 exercises to be more relaxed while playing. First, I'm going to show you the benefits of the progressive muscle relaxation for playing the saxophone. Then I'm going to show you an exercise that helps you to really zoom in and detect any tension in your fingers and your arms. And thirdly, I'm going to show you an exercise that uses a scale of 1 to 10 to keep the tension in your fingers in check. The progressive muscle relaxation, or short PMR, is a method often used in psychotherapy and it helps you to systematically relax your body. The basic principle goes like this. Let's for example start with your right hand. First, while you breathe in, you make a fist and tense your fingers and your hand. Then, while breathing out, you release the tension and relax your hand and your fingers as much as possible. After that, you do the same with your lower arm and so on. After taking the PMR through your whole body, you pick up the saxophone. Now comes the most important part. Notice any tension that might arise in your body when taking the instrument and let go of the tension as much as you can. Then play something really simple, for example the first 5 notes of the F major scale, and try to stay relaxed. Of course you can do this exercise with any musical phrase, but I would encourage you to start with something that is easy for you to execute. With this exercise you learn to make the connection between playing the saxophone and staying relaxed at the same time. It also helps you to notice when you're tensing up, and it enables you to let go of any arising tension faster. Especially in the beginning, it's quite helpful to do this progressive muscle relaxation under guidance. You can, for example, check out this video that I found to be very well made. I would advise you to practice this exercise for at least a few weeks. It really needs some time to sink in and to build the new connection between playing the saxophone and staying really relaxed. But I can guarantee you that it can be really beneficial and is worth the effort. And also overall, you do something good for your health, since many scientific studies found that the PMR reduces the levels of stress and anxiety. The feather exercise can help you to really zoom in on the tension you might have in your fingers or your arms. Let's take again the first 5 notes of the F major scale. In this exercise, the first step is to only finger the notes without pressing down the keys. Instead, your fingers only touch the surface of the keys as lightly as a falling feather when it touches the ground. Make sure to do this exercise very slowly and be as gentle as you can possibly be. Also scan your fingers and arms, even your shoulders, for any tension that might occur. If there's any tension, try to relax as much as possible. If this goes well, you can go on to the second step. You still don't sound the notes, but you press down the keys now while trying to maintain the relaxed state of your arms and fingers as much as possible. Watch out that you still do this exercise very slowly and carefully. If there should be any tension arising, try to relax again as much as possible. And finally, we come to the third step. You can sound the notes now. This step is a bit tricky, since the amount of effort we use for our airstream tends to affect the tension in our fingers and arms a lot. Meaning that if you, for example, play a hard reed, you are likely to tense up in your arms and fingers. So really watch out that you keep your fingers relaxed, even though it might not feel effortless for you to produce the tone with your airstream. Alright, so this exercise goes like that. Imagine a scale ranging from 1 to 10, where 1 means that your arms and your fingers are completely relaxed, For example, as it is the case when you're lying in bed and you're just about to fall asleep in the evening. 10 on the other side means that your arms and your hands are completely tense. For example, imagine that you're going to the fitness studio and you're trying to lift some really heavy weights. Now play middle C on the saxophone and give this a rating on the scale. For me, let's say this was a 2. It's a pretty easy note, so it makes sense that the tension is pretty low. Now try to play something else. So I'm gonna try as an example a standard bebop phrase. Okay, so this felt for me like a 4, I would say. Let me try if I can reduce the tension to a 3. I would say that worked. It felt a little bit more relaxed than before. Can I maybe even get it to a 2? Let me first try once more the middle C that I rated as a 2 before. Okay, now I will try to play the bebop phrase again and aim for the same relaxed state as when I just played the middle C. So I think you get the idea. If you have a difficult passage, play the difficult passage and rate your tension level. Then aim for a lower tension level and play the phrase again. It is especially helpful to have a fixed point like the middle C to always remind you how easy it can feel to play the saxophone. I would imagine that for saxophone masters like Charlie Parker, John Coltrane or Michael Brecker, pretty much anything they played felt as simple as playing the middle C. Otherwise they wouldn't have been able to play all the things they played so effortlessly. You might not be able to pull off the same phrases as, let's say, Charlie Parker, but you can work on achieving effortlessness with the phrases that suit your level of playing. One important thing I should mention: these relaxation exercises are not the one magical solution to fast playing. Next to a great finger technique, of course it also plays a big role how familiar you are with the notes you're playing. Often you will need many repetitions to make a difficult phrase feel easy for you. But staying relaxed while practicing this difficult phrase can tremendously accelerate your progress. And nevertheless, just by being more relaxed while playing, you will likely already see improvements in your overall technical facility. I hope this video will help you to develop the finger technique you're striving for. If you like this video, make sure to click the like button, and if you don't want to miss out on future content like this, for example how to really get familiar with difficult passages, make sure to subscribe to my channel. See you next time.